Hey guys, this is Chris of the Collective. I'm here to talk to you about my deck, my main deck, the Batteryman Deck. I'm going to show you how it works. Well, not how it works, but show you the cards right now. Okay, start off with 3 Batteryman AA. This is basically the OTK of the deck. Well, possible OTK, but kind of a powerhouse and beats. They get 1,000 for every copy of themselves on the field, on your side of the field in the same position. So if they're all in attack, they get 1,000 per each one that's in attack. So possible 3,000 attack monsters. Next is 3 Batteryman Microcell. I've seen other Batteryman decks running 2. I've actually even seen them running none, but this card is definitely a staple, 3 staple. You have to run 3. This is basically the only Batteryman specific draw power that there is, and it's only 1. Basically, when he's face down, flip face up, you get a +1 and you get 1 in your hand. So really great card. The only thing bad about this is you can't activate if your opponent attacks it. You can't chain in front of Reckless Summon, but it's okay. You get a +1 to the field, and that's good enough. Next is 3 Batteryman D. Batteryman D is a great card. It's basically a stall card and a defense card. He can be used for tributes and whatnot, but when he's face up on the field, your opponent can't select any other Thunder type monster as an attack target except for Batteryman D, and he has 1900 defense, which is great. So great card. You can run 2, but I suggest 3. Definitely 3. Next is Batteryman Charger. Batteryman Charger, 1 tribute monster. Whenever he's tributed, you get a +1 special summon 1 Batteryman from your deck, and you can use your OTK strategy off of that. If you do use your Infernal Reckless Summon off of that summon, he also becomes 3,000 attack. Get 300 for every face-up Thunder type monster you control, including himself, which is good to know, because he doesn't come out as 1,800. He will come out as 2,100 monster, unless they skill drain. Then he comes out at 1,800. But yeah, whatever. Next is Super Electromagnetic Voltaic Dragon. Other than having the greatest card name in the game, his effect varies depending on what Batteryman you sacrifice. Batteryman D, he can't be targeted by a spell or trap card, and Batteryman AA, he gets 1,000 extra attack, so it can be potentially 3,400. He has one for Batteryman C, but you really shouldn't play Batteryman C because that card is garbage. Next, 2 DD Warrior Lady. DD Warrior Lady is just quick monster removal. It's really good to get around big monsters when you don't have anything else. It's great defense. Great for getting rid of your opponent's bigger monsters. It's quick removal. I haven't really play tested these too much, but gonna play test them out and see how well they do. I imagine they'll do well. Next is 2 Shining Angel. These really aren't testing too well, mainly because you can't activate your Infernal Reckless off of these. You do get a +1 off of they're being destroyed, kind of like Mr. Tomato, but you wouldn't be able to activate Infernal Reckless. So I mean, I haven't actually ever got to use his effect really as it should be. I usually use him as a tribute, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna probably remove those. Next, Guardian of Order. This deck is nothing but light monsters, so he's really easy to summon. I used to run 2, but I would get a lot of tribute dead draw scenarios, and you can only control 1 at a time. So if you ever got to a scenario where you had 2 in your hand, you just have a card taking up space in your hand. This isn't always a bad thing, but in this deck you only need 1. Next is Batteryman Industrial Strength. Thought of removing him, but he's really good mid and late game. You remove 2 Batterymen from play from your graveyard to special summon him, and he can only be special summoned, by the way. And his effect is you can remove 1 Thunder type monster from the graveyard to destroy one of your opponent's monsters and spell a trap card, which is really good because it's an and, so you get basically -2 for your opponent. It's a really good card in game, mid game. Only run 1 because 2 is just really overkill. And next is Thunder King Ryle. Running 1 only because I only have 1. I want to run 3 in this deck. It's a great tech card. It's my favorite card probably is Thunder, so he fits the archetype extremely well for this deck. Basically, neither player can add cards from the deck to the hand. This deck doesn't do that at all, and you can sacrifice them to negate and inherit special summon. So, really good card. Now for Magic Trap, we have 2 Fissure. Self-explanatory, great card. running 2 right now. A lot of decks are running 3. This deck only needs 2. Next, Staples, Lightning, True Nade, and Heavy. Was running MST instead of True Nade, but there are certain trap cards I run oppressions on this deck, so I do a lot of special summoning, so this can help me get around my own oppressions. And it's multiple, so I can return my multiples of opponent's cards. If opponent has like 3 or 4 cards I want to get up, return multiple of those. 2 battery charger, 500 life points, special summon a Batteryman from the graveyard. This is great for the OTK strategy. Use that, and it's good to if you just need a quick Batteryman if you're wide open for attack or whatever. 2 quick charger, add 2 Batterymen from your graveyard to your hand. You never know what you'll need. You never know when you'll need them, so these are really good. Next we have 3 Infernal Reckless Summon. This helps you set up OTK, helps you get your Batterymen out quickly. 3 of them for possible OTK. Great card. Definitely run 3. You could run 2, but I suggest 3 because there'll be a lot of times when you'll need this card and you won't have it. Next, 3 Short Circuit. Short Circuit, if you control 3 or more Batteryman, destroy every card your opponent controls. These aren't just OTK. A lot of people, they see this card, they're like, OTK, OTK. But no, this isn't just OTK. I've been known to use this card when I have like 2 Microcell and a D, Batteryman D on my side of the field, just to basically just screw my opponent over, basically disrupt their play completely. It's really good because it destroys everything they control, so any plans that they had, anything they were trying to set up on the field, basically goes away. Now for trap cards, we have 1 Mirror Force. Everyone knows what this does. Great card. I'm willing to say it's a staple now. 2 Bottomless. This card is definitely a staple. This card is amazing. I think it's one of the best cards, period. It removes the monster instead of just destroying it, or monsters. It can remove multiple monsters, so it's great card. Quick monster removal. And last but not least, 2 Royal Oppression. This deck does do special summoning, so Royal Oppression can screw you over, but you can play around it. There are ways to really play around it, and True Nade can help you get around it. And you don't always have to special summon, so this can really help you against metas. I've thought about, I haven't really play tested them, but I thought about running 1, but I think 2 will be fine. Should be able to run 2 pretty well. Well, that's the deck. It's not perfect, it's not complete. This version hasn't really been play tested yet. It's kind of a battery oppression sort of build, but yeah, I'm gonna get it tested. Previous versions did extremely well against Light Swarms, Black Wings. It did really well. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't rely on OTK, and I think that's the strength. I can keep momentum without having to actually rely on any one card. So that makes this deck really dang strong. This new oppression build, I'm going to try that out against Black Wings to see if it's more consistent and whatnot. And hopefully, I believe it'll be more consistent, which is what I'm hoping for. I really want Gladiator Beast. I fought Gladiator Beast like twice, and they walked all over this deck in the previous build, so I'm hoping that this new build will really give me some edge against them. Alright, so that's it. Thanks a lot. Peace.